If Blender is throwing an attribute error involving NoneType, don't worry. This is a very common scripting issue, and in this video I'll show you exactly how to fix it quickly and safely. This usually happens when your script is trying to use an object that doesn't exist yet, which means Blender is returning none instead of a real object. If this video helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick Blender fixes and tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, let's understand what the error actually means. In simple terms, your script is expecting an object, but Blender is giving it none, which means missing or empty. So when your code tries to access something like the object name, location, or any other property, Blender can't do it because there is no real object there to work with. This problem usually shows up in two places. The first is inside Blender's scripting workspace, especially when you go to the text editor and click Run Script. The second is inside add-ons, where a script may try to access the active object or another selected item before it has been properly set. So if you've seen this error while testing code, the good news is that the fix is usually very simple. Now let's go step by step. Step 1 is to check if the object exists before using it. This is the safest way to prevent the error. In the text editor, you can use a condition like this. If obj is not none, then the script continues, and only then does it try to use obj.name or any other property. This protects your script from crashing when the object is missing. In other words, don't assume the object is there. Always verify it first. Step 2 is to understand the most common cause. A lot of Blender scripts use this line, obj equals bpy.context.active_object. This tells Blender to get the currently active object in the scene, but if nothing is selected, or if Blender can't determine an active object, that variable becomes none. That is exactly why the attribute error appears. The script is not broken because of the name lookup itself. It's broken because there is no object to look up in the first place. Step 3 is to fix the issue in the scene itself. Before running the script, make sure you actually have an object selected in the viewport. Also make sure you are in object mode, not edit mode. This is important because some scripts expect a normal active object, and if you're in the wrong mode, Blender may not return the data the script expects. So if your code is failing, check your selection first, then check your mode, and then run the script again. Here's a simple way to think about it. If your script says, get the active object, but Blender has no active object available, then the result is none. If your script then tries to read a property from none, that's when you get the attribute error. So the real fix is both technical and practical. Validate the variable in code and make sure Blender is actually set up correctly in the interface. This is especially common in Blender 4.x scripts, where many users are experimenting with Python tools, automation, and add-ons. So if you're writing scripts regularly, get into the habit of checking every important variable before you use it. That one habit can save you a lot of frustration and prevent a lot of script crashes. A good rule is this. If there is any chance a variable might be empty, missing, or not initialized yet, always test it first. Use a simple none check before calling properties or methods on it. That way your script becomes much more reliable, easier to debug, and much safer to run on different scenes. So to recap, the attribute error, NoneType error, means your script is trying to use a missing object. The most common cause is something like bpy.context.active_object returning none because nothing is selected. The fix is to check whether the object exists, select an object in the viewport, and make sure you are in object mode before running the script. If this helped you fix your Blender error, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more Blender tutorials, and leave a comment if you want more quick scripting fixes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.